tanto jugando suelto como en competición. Tanto si se trata de un rápido 9 hoyos o de un gran 36. Tanto si juegas bajo presión o arrasando, siempre das lo mejor de ti. Nuevo Fuel de FootJoy.
Afternoon, everyone. We're going to go and get things started. We would like to welcome our defending champions here to the Zurich Classic of New Orleans. Here with Cameron Smith and Marc Leishman. Just want to get some opening comments at what it's like to be back as the defending champs. We'll open up with you, Cameron.
Yeah, it's nice to be back. I think Leish and I fell in love with this place a little bit last year. The way it played, especially firm and fast and a bit windy. Looks like more of the same this week, so looking forward to getting back out there tomorrow and trying to win this thing again.
Marc, anything to add?
No, I mean the course is looking great again. Green's perfect, and then it's just good to be back in a town where we've had some success. It's a cool city. We're enjoying the food, everything it has to offer. So it's just an enjoyable place to come, and we're glad to be back.
What about this partnership works? What complements each other on your guys' game?
I think being such good friends helps. We don't put pressure on each other to hit good shots. Obviously, we want to hit good shots, but I think the pressure thing is big. If we hit a bad shot, obviously we're still frustrated, but we get on with it and just concentrate on the next shot. And I think it's easier to do that when you're mates.
And big theme last year was your choice of walk-up song for the Mullet song. Have you guys decided on a song for this year?
No, we haven't. We actually haven't yet. We've got a few in mind, but I think we're going to have to sort that out sooner rather than later, yeah.
I'll leave it to Cam this year.
Do a Google search again?
Yeah.
With that, we're going to go ahead and open up to questions for the media. We're going to start off here in the front.
Well, since we brought up the mullet, I'll just keep going with that. I know last year was great that you wore the mullet. Cameron, since your time from last year when the Zurich to now, do you notice a lot of kids, adults, a lot of people, are they wearing wigs on the tour? Is that something that you've noticed that's kind of caught on since your rise to stardom?
I think there's a few kids at home in Australia that have adapted the mullet a little bit. I'm not sure how their parents feel about it, but I've just noticed talking to my dad and family back home, my coach and stuff like that. Kids that he's coaching now are growing mullets, and pretty cool.
She talked about being back here. You were champions last year. What is it about this course that just makes you feel at home when you're out here on the Pro-Am today? What makes you just so comfortable when you're out on this course?
I think we're comfortable on this course when it's firm, which it is. It was last year. It looks like it's going to be again this year. To be honest, it's not actually that comfortable a course for me, especially when it's soft. So I was happy to see the forecast and just the grasses remind me a lot of home, and you have to be able to control your ball on the ground as well as in the air. With it being firm. So windy. I think everything about it reminds me of a golf in Australia.
Go over to Ben Everell.
Boys, how do you top last year?
Win again, I guess.
But I mean, just that you stayed together, the four of you. It was a huge thing. The first time you achieved something as a group, I remember you saying that it was like maybe the most proud or content that you felt in golf, doing it for with each other and with Pinner and Maddie. I mean, speak to, I guess, the total foursome.
I think it's going to be hard to top, to be honest. I think, obviously if we can get in contention again and have the crowd like it was last year. I mean, the crowds were unbelievable last year. Just the energy of them and then the foursomes on Sunday, that pressure-packed climax, I guess, is pretty cool. So if we can get in that situation again, obviously that's why we're here and that's what we want to do. But that's, I think we're hoping we can do that again.
I think it's going to be hard to top last year just because we were all staying together and we had such a good week off the course as well. But in saying that, we were here to win a golf tournament the whole time. that kind of took a back seat, I think, on the weekend, and really knuckled down and played some good golf. So hopefully we can do more of the same this year.
Both of our dads are here as well.
Yeah.
This week.
Yeah.
This week, we got friends here as well. So I guess when you're defending, it's a bit more of a special week with the people coming in, and my dad's never been here when I've won an event. So that would be pretty cool if you could do that. But I mean, it's Wednesday. That's lots, can't be thinking about that.
And can I just ask the two of you about, you had your international team dinner last night. I know it's still a few months away, but last year you sort of proved a bit of a point by playing so well together. Now you look like a lock for a team, at least at some point on the national side. Like, what can you give away, I guess, in those discussions in that bonding session last night?
Yeah, I think last night was just more about team building and getting to know just bringing everyone a little bit closer together. We didn't really talk about any tactics or pairings or anything like that. It was just a casual beer and casual dinner with a few mates, and it was great. It was a really good night.
Yeah, I think the team bonding is the most important thing for us. I mean, coming from all different backgrounds, obviously the internationals, we've got South America, Canada, Australia, South Africa, Asia. I mean, there's everywhere. And the cultures are so different, and I think getting to know one another is probably even more important than what the pairings will be. So that's, like Cam said, that's what that was about.
Go over here on the left.
Cam, obviously to win, you got to be on your game, of course. But looking back at the two times you've won here, what things worked well, and as compared to the years when you didn't win, you say that didn't work well or that needs to be avoided?
I think maybe the couple of years I didn't play so well here, I didn't really hit my driver that great to the golf course where it's a typical Pete Dye. If you get out of position, he's going to punish you, and if you can hit the fairways, he gives you plenty of opportunities. So just more fairways. You have to be quite creative into these greens when it's blowing and when it starts to firm up. So, I think I play my best golf when I'm just kind of being creative and feeling like I can, just be a kid out there and play some shots.
Go in the front with Rex.
Mark, if I remember correctly, you bought the wig last year, correct? Do you still have it?
I've still got it. It's not here with me.
You didn't bring it with you this time?
No, I didn't bring it. No.
All right, so you'll have to buy a new one.
I thought that would be a one and done thing. You don't want to. It's like telling a good joke. You don't want to tell it too many times.
Got it. And a little bit different. The tree on 11, I guess it's on the layup on the left-hand side. How much different does that make the whole play?
Yeah, very different. I mean,
it looks a lot different.
Yeah, off the tee even, it's a very different looking tee shot. The tee shot doesn't play any different, but with that tree gone, it looks way more open. But that second shot, I mean, we're on the fairway there, and you can hit whatever shape you want into that green. If the pin's on the right, you can that tree doesn't dictate what shot you have to hit anymore. Which is, I don't know. It's probably an unfortunate thing that it came down because it was a pretty well positioned tree, and but I don't think it's going to affect the hole too much.
When you guys think about the final round and that playoff that you went into, did you learn anything specifically about your partner's game that kind of surprised you?
About the playoff?
Or just the final stretch?
Yeah, I mean, I think we both love playing under pressure. I think it brings the best out in Cam, and I'd like to think it brings the best out in me. That's why we do the practice, and I think it's important to enjoy that situation. Look, not everyone does, but just being pretty disciplined as well. Obviously after the boys hit it in the water on the playoff, Cam probably hit it straight where he was aiming, left of the fairway, and it was exactly where he had to hit it. So you have to be disciplined to aim off the fairway, and he did that, and we did what we needed to do to win the playoff.
Yeah, I think I enjoyed the pressure as well, but I think Leish really turned it on the weekend. Probably wasn't playing his best golf maybe the Pro-Am day and the first day out here, but Yeah.
Thanks, Cam.
But as soon as the pressure got on and we got up the top of that leaderboard, Leish flicked it on like a switch, and it's pretty impressive to see.
Hey, Cameron. So would it be a good characterization to say last year, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, y'all took in everything that New Orleans had to offer, nightlife, and then finally on Friday night, you're like, dude, we could win this thing? Is that when y'all kind of pumped the brakes after Friday and we're like, we have a shot to win this, no more going out and hitting the nightlife?
We weren't going on benders or anything like that. But we were, we'd have a few beers with dinner every night, and we did Friday and Saturday night as well. I think early in the week, you can just do a little bit more just because it's, you don't know what situation you're going to be in. But it's not like we were getting drunk every night. We didn't do that. It was
we were just
pretty
having a good
subdued.
time.
We were having fun. Yeah. Eating good food. Have a couple of beers.
And unless there are any others, we'll wrap it up here in the back.
Cam, was it hard to turn the page from Augusta? Obviously, things didn't turn out the way you wanted to there, but you had a week in between now. You're getting back to this defending champion. How has that been for you?
Yeah, it's been good, mate. I did everything I could. Reflecting on it, I wouldn't have changed anything. Just a bad swing at the wrong time, and that's just how golf is sometimes. It can be pretty penal, especially coming down the stretch of a major championship, and Scotty just continued to play really good golf. So it was a tough one, the tough pill to swallow, but I think I've learned from it, and I'm ready for the next one.
Does it help at all to remember you've had a great year? You've won 2 big tournaments on the PGA Tour already. Obviously, you've had a lot of great moments too.
Yeah, no, it's been my game still feels really solid. I feel like my game's in a spot where we can win this week, and I can win again throughout the season. So yeah, don't need to change anything, mate. Just keep getting better every day, and hopefully get another win.
Cameron and Mark, thanks for taking the time to join us, and we wish you the best of luck this week.
Thank you.
El nuevo Pro SL no tiene clavos, pero tiene un agarre increíble. Con una plancha de carbono adicional para optimizar el retorno de energía y un nuevo y moderno diseño, el zapato original de máximo rendimiento sin clavos tiene algunas ventajas importantes.